Well, you guys know that kind of a big deal around here. And, you know, I use my connections to sort out some opposition for Braun Strowman tonight. So I got a few opponents for him. Well, 5 opponents for Braun Strowman tonight.
Well, remember this past Monday on Raw, Omos dismissed 4 men in a 4-on-1 handicap match. So MVP said, Braun Strowman, I want you to try to do one better tonight against these 5 individuals.
Dismiss those 4 men with ease. Let's be honest, I'm not sure 5 is going to be enough tonight.
MVP with a big old smile on his face, looking to take out Braun Strowman before Crown Jewel tomorrow. But Braun Strowman, runaway train! Thanks for coming, gentlemen!
Lambs to the slaughter. He just devoured 5 meat puppets.
And that's not going to work out. MVP probably shouldn't have. Probably, you can't do that to his cane. MVP probably shouldn't have sent Omos over to Saudi Arabia early, because Mr. MVP's in trouble.
This has backfired in the worst way for MVP.
You think? That was an astute call, Wade. This is a disaster.
There's more to come, Cole.
I hope he's flying in comfort class. MVP, that is, because Braun Strowman with MVP on his shoulders, running power slam time, I believe, the monster of all monsters.
MVP, oh! MVP needs an air ambulance now.
Oh my goodness, the chance that Mr. MVP did not want to hear, because Braun Strowman is going to take it to MVP again!
The biggest miscalculation of MVP's career.
MVP should have tried to use all those connections he had to get out of this.
His audience is sick.
I kind of enjoy this. Braun Strowman shutting up the mouthpiece. And for a 3rd time, MVP is planted. Now my question's this way. It's all well and good that he did this to MVP, but can Braun Strowman deliver a running power slam to the Nigerian giant?
Well, we're going to find out very soon in less than 24 hours at Crown Jewel.